us a storage container to dry our lumber when it comes off of our sawmill. What we usually do is we leave it sit up there on a pallet for about a year, covered up with a big rubber piece of belting, and then we put it in the shop and we put it all the way up on the very top shelf, and we let it air dry in there for about a year, and it'll get down to 12%. It does pretty good drying in there. But I'm thinking that this is going to be the better way to dry my lumber. So what I want to do is I built this car here, and I built another car down there, and I want to build a total of 4 cars. I put V-casters on top of 2-inch angle iron, and I welded a strap across the tube so it's 39 inches across the angle iron, and I run it all the way to the other end of the container, and I screwed it to the floor along the way. So now I'm going to take and I'm going to add a section about 6 feet long that's removable, and I got a 12.5 foot section out here that I'm going to put in permanent, and I'm going to bury it in the rock so that you can roll these carts all the way up to the sawmill, stack them full of lumber. I'm going to put an electric winch in here to winch these cars to the other end and then chock the wheels. Then these 2 sections will be removable so that I can still take and close my doors. So I think it's a good plan. Once it sits in here and we get it all closed up, I'm going to put a dehumidifier in here and let the dehumidifier just run 24/7 and try to get the moisture pulled down on it. And then at the very end, I want to take our waste oil burner and try to attach it either to the side, probably to the side or to the door or someplace, so that I can get this wood up and get it hot so it'll kill any bugs that's in it once it's dry. So I'm going to turn around, I'm going to show you the other part of it. Them little V-casters I got from Zorro for 16 bucks a piece, and I got the little brackets that hold them from the salvage center for like $1.49, but their shipping's a little high. But anyhow, I think it's going to work for what we're doing here. So what we have is a big long pallet. We screwed some white oak, 2x6 white oaks to it, screwed our angle irons to it, and then we buried it in rock. So then when you look up here, we've got a section of track that's removable, along with a set of blocks that's removable, and then both doors will come closed. This section of track will just stay out here, so the cars can roll out of the container, come across the removable section of track, come out here and get loaded. And then in the far back there, we mounted a winch to the floor to grab a hold of the cars and pull the cars in. And then we'll chock the wheels. We get 2 more cars. We'll have 4 cars total, and be able to drive 4 cars of wood at a time. I think it's going to work out pretty handy. Curious to see how hot it's going to get in there without any heat. But you see, here's our sawmill right here. So from the sawmill to here, not that much. I mean, we just take the pallet and we'll sticker and stack our lumber, bring it over here, set it on a car and wheel it in there. I think we'll be good to go. So we start building a heater or something, and we'll show you a picture of that when we get ready to do that. So we'll see what happens here in the near future. red fox. Did you see the little red fox? There's a pair of twins that live underneath the end of this container. First time I've ever seen a pair of twin red foxes, but pretty cute. So you see how that works? I think it's going to be fine. Get about 3 more carts full of lumber in there and figure out how we're going to close it up and heat it up. Okay.